Guys, Preacher 357 here, out here on the range with a gun that's been out about a few months now, maybe 6 months or so. That is the Smith and Wesson Response. It's a 9mm carbine that's very much like an AR-15. Looks a lot like it, you know, has a couple of pins that breaks down, the lower and the upper breaks down, very similar. But I do have this one out here, been shooting it a little bit. I'm enjoying it, and I put some flip-up sights on this one, some iron sights. They're made out of plastic, not iron, but you know, we still generally call them iron sights because I just don't care for optics, really. You know, I enjoy the old-fashioned way of shooting. Of course, I like old-fashioned guns. This is really not my cup of tea, so to speak, but I wanted to try it out just the same. Now, in that FPC video, I did the same thing. I bought some of these, I can't remember what brand they're, XTS, I think, sights. I think's what they are. And I put some of those on there, and I got comments saying I'd put them on backwards. Well, I put them on the way I wanted them to be put on, the way I thought would maximize my sight radius. And the thing about these is, if you look at them this direction, this is a ring, and that's a post. If you turn them around the other way, this is a ring, and that's a post. They work either way. It really doesn't make any difference, especially if you're not planning on using them for any tactical purposes. I'm not, you know, using them in conjunction with an optic of any sort. I was just putting them on there and trying to get as much sight radius as possible, and ultimately I just really don't care. I just do things the way I want to do them, and just the kind of the way I am. It doesn't make me any difference. And so I think I've got them on the correct way this time, so I don't distract people and I don't upset people. At least I think I got them on the right way, but I don't care enough to make sure. So here's the way they are, and this is the way I'm going to shoot it today. But I do like this gun so far. It does shoot well. But once again, I'm not going to keep this gun. I'm actually going to donate this gun to the TFA annual meeting auction. I did the same thing with the Smith and Wesson FPC last year, and so I thought, well, why not do the same with another Smith and Wesson? They've moved to Tennessee. They're a Tennessee company now, so I'll donate this to the auction, and we'll try to raise a little bit of money for gun rights here in the state of Tennessee. So if you'd like to get a hold of this rifle here, you can come to the TFA annual meeting. The tickets just went on sale, and you can come and bid on this at the auction, and maybe you'll win it. But anyway, guys, I've got this here, and I'm ready to do a little bit of shooting with it. Shot it on paper some, kind of got the sights lined up fairly well, I think. So maybe I can do some decent shooting with it and have a little fun, try it out. I'm just going to use the Smith and Wesson magazines. Now this will actually change out to Glock mags, I believe it is. Just like the Ruger PC carbine will. But it's a lot more involved, because I thought about doing it because I've got a lot of Glock magazines. But there's a lot more to changing this mag well out compared to the Ruger. In fact, not only do you have to change the mag well, there's a little bolt hold open, a bolt stop that has to be changed out as well in here. And it's just more trouble than it's worth, to be honest to me. So I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to stay with the Smith & Wesson magazines that come with it. It comes with two 23 rounders, I believe it is. And we'll just shoot with those today. And I won't mess with Glock magazines or trying to waste a lot of time changing this thing out. Now, right now, it is not holding the bolt open on the last round. And I'm pretty sure it did when I first got it out of the box. Now, I wasn't firing it then, but I think when I had the mag in, I pulled it back, it held it open. It's not doing that now, so that bolt catch is probably not lined up right or something. I did take it apart and lubricate it and do some stuff beforehand, and it must not have gotten right back in the right position. So I'm not going to worry about that too much now. I'll see about fixing that after the video. So we need to do a little bit of shooting now, but before we do that, if you would, check out the description. I've got a link there for the Gun Owners of America, as well as the TFA discounted membership for the Gun Owners of America, and you can join up and get in the fight for our gun rights, help support people that are fighting for your rights. And also there, I have got a new link now for Weatherbeard. You see, because the most important thing when you're going to the range to shoot is that you smell nice and you have a nice, soft, luxurious beard. That's of the utmost importance. And so there's a company here in West Tennessee called Weatherbeard Supply Company. They have all kinds of beard care products and soap, and I started using them last year. Contacted them, said, hey, I'd like to promote you on my channel, and they were gracious enough to give me an affiliate link. And if you want to click on that link, use that discount code Preacher357. Of course, if you click on the link, it should automatically apply that. If not, you can put that in at checkout. You'll get 10% off, and I'll get a percentage of the proceeds to help me buy guns and ammo. So if you want to help me out, you can do that, and you'll get some great beard products that I've been using for almost a year now already. So I appreciate that, guys. Let's get over here and do some shooting. I'm just going to start over here on the red plates like normal, and we'll see what we can do here. Now, thought I had the bolt open. I do not. I was wondering why it wasn't closing, because it was already closed. All right, guys, let's do a little bit of shooting here. Surely with a rifle I can hit these things, even that little bitty one over here. So let's see what we can do here. Now I'm gonna concentrate. There we go. Well, look at there. I look like I actually know what I'm doing, don't I? The mag that never ends. Yep, didn't hold open, but I wasn't expecting it to. It hasn't been, so yeah. It shoots well. It really does shoot well. Of course, I'm shooting it at short distances here, so I mean, you wouldn't expect me to miss. I'm just not even hardly aiming. I'm just blasting away. Of course, you can see my groupings are not all that great, but I'm not trying all that hard either. I'm just blasting away and really not hardly even using the sights. But keep forgetting the bolt is not holding open. So when I put the new mag in, I've got to cycle the bolt. Let's go out here to 100 yards and see if I can hit it. Surely I can. All right. I think I may be going too high. Yeah, I think I was going too high initially. I actually have to hold low out there at 100 yards. Of course, I sighted it in at 25. Let's try the one at 80. Yeah, I have to hold low. Have to hold low to hit it, but once I get the elevation right, and that's all she wrote on that one. Go ahead and put the bolt open. So my elevation is off out at 100 yards, but that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Yeah, really light recoil, enjoyable to shoot. Of course, it's also got a threaded barrel on here. So if you want to put a suppressor on there, or a flash hider, or a muzzle brake, or any of that other high-tech gizmos that you might put on one of these tactical rascals here, you can do that. I have no interest in it myself. In fact, when I bought that Ruger PC carbine, first one available was one that wasn't even threaded, and I was like, I don't care. Doesn't make any difference to me. So maybe one day I'll get into suppressors and all that. Of course, I'm so deaf now already that you know, it's probably too late. Probably too late for me. course, I wear hearing protection now, but that didn't help me growing up. Of course, all the rock concerts and everything else and playing guitar, that didn't help it either. But I still do it. And I still can't stand to wear earplugs or anything in the concert. And to be honest, I'm so deaf now that concerts aren't even loud anymore, so. It takes forever to load these rascals up because they are high, well, they're not really high capacity. I guess they're a standard capacity for what comes with this gun, but you know, they're not as high capacity as the standard AR is. They hold, what, 6 more rounds than a full-size M&P, so it's not really that much. And of course, these magazines will work with a standard M&P pistol too. All right, let's do a little bit more shooting here. I'm gonna shoot 2 more mags, and I think I'm just gonna be done with it. Because I don't know that there's too much to say, and I'm gonna have to get in there and mess with this bolt catch, and I'll let you know if I get that figured out and fix that. But I think I'll be able to. All right, let's just go out here again to 100. When I get to shooting fast, I can't tell if I hit or not. Well, I ain't got the elevation. There we go. Yeah, it shoots pretty good. I'd need to adjust my elevation a little bit to shoot out there better. You'll notice here, I'm gonna put it on safe here because I still got some rounds in here. You'll notice it's got a really flat trigger on here. That's a pretty good trigger. I'm not gonna say it's the greatest trigger ever, but it feels pretty good to me. I mean, compared to most of your striker fired pistols and what have you, it's a pretty good trigger, so. I mean, this may be exactly what you've been looking for. You know, I think this would work well in a home defense role. But it's great out here on the range. And for me, you know, a pistol caliber is better shooting out here than a rifle caliber anyway, because, you know, the velocity of the rifle calibers is just a little too high for this range here. I can shoot out at 100 and at 80 with those, but, you know, I like to plink up here a little bit closer. It's a lot of fun, and, you know, the pistol caliber lets you do that, whereas if I was shooting .223, I couldn't shoot these targets, you know, right here at this distance. Let's continue on here. And that's all of that mag. One more magazine, and then I'll let you go. This is a lot of fun, though. You just kind of blast away and actually hit, you know. Sometimes when you're out here shooting with a handgun, you're having an off day, it can be kind of frustrating. But you know, with a little rifle like this, it's just almost too easy. It's not even a challenge. Sometimes I don't want a challenge. Sometimes I just want to blast away. I guess I'm hitting out there. I can't hear the pings for the next round going off. And that's all she wrote, guys. Well, there she is. In all of the Smith and Wesson Response glory. Pretty nice little rifle, to be honest. Pretty nice little rifle. And I'm not a tactical guy, and so this don't appeal to me that much, but it's fun. It is a lot of fun. Would I still rather have a lever gun? Yeah, well, I would, but you know, you can't fault somebody for liking this gun here. Of course, you know, the AR-9, as some people call them, have been around a while. And Smith and Wesson is just now getting into the game, but I think they've done a pretty good job with this. It's been 100% reliable. It's fed absolutely everything I've ran through it. And the only problem I have is that bolt catch. It's not holding that bolt open on the last round, and I've got to figure out what that is, but I'm sure I did something wrong. So anyway, guys, I appreciate you coming out. God bless you. Y'all take care of yourselves. We'll see you next time.